Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Regular viewers will know I review many photographic, audio and video related products. Well, today we're taking a look at a wireless microphone, and it's basically the Saramonic Blink500, and this is the kit. The kit I purchased, this is the actual receiver, and it came with the one receiver that you connect to your camcorder, your camera, your DSLR, whatever it might be. And the kit I ordered came with two transmitters. So basically these two, both identical obviously. So the concept is that if you're interviewing somebody else, then you will have a microphone clipped on you, and then your interviewee will have a microphone clipped on. It could be great if you're running and gunning, maybe you're going to conferences or you are doing interviews, so you need to get your voice, clip it on, and you need to get the voice of a person you're interviewing. Great piece of kit. Now, the reason why I bought these is to see how good they are compared to the Rode Wireless Go. What you're listening to at the moment is the Rode Wireless Go. I've got it here. I've been using these for ever since they came out. It was about a year ago, and I love them. And I love them for their simplicity, plug and go. You know, simply put it on the collar and off you go. Now, you can wear these, but excuse the sound, it's going to go all bizarre, but you can obviously clip them on the inside like that, so you can't actually see see the transmitter. You can just see the little clip, which is exactly the same as the Saramonic you can do with. Now the sound is going to go a bit odd because I'm holding it, but basically you can see that is the Rode Wireless Go, and that is the Saramonic Blink500. So the Saramonic's a bit taller, it's fatter, it's a lot fatter than the Rode Wireless Go, but it has, you won't hear my voice clearly now, but it has a bigger microphone on the top of the unit. I have no idea if that's going to make an impact on the sound quality or whether it isn't, but let's just put that back. But I purchased it because these wireless Goes basically is one transmitter, one receiver. I wanted to see how good the Saramonic is. It's a great price point, 200 quid here in the UK at the time I purchased it, and that came with the two receivers, built-in battery, the same as the Rode Wireless Go. They work on the 2.4 gigahertz transmission system, wireless system, same as your Wi-Fi. So these Saramonics and the Rode Wireless Goes are completely legal free. They're legal to use in pretty much every country around the world. So pack them and off you go, you know, brilliant. They don't need pairing because they're paired straight out the box, which is great, same as the Rode Wireless Go. Done a lot of comparisons between the two, you can see that. If you did buy another transmitter, you can easily pair them. So that's basically an introduction now to what these are all about. You have got on the side here, you've got the dB setting up and down, and then you've got mic input and your USB charging socket on the side. Now, apparently you can run these for up to 5 hours on a single charge. But the clever thing is, you can also run them, if you're doing something much longer, you can run them via a USB power block. I mean, if you've got this on your belt, then that would be fine, because nobody would see it. There is a mic input, you can see on the side there's a mic input, and part of the kit that it comes with are two lavalier microphones. I'm going to do a test in a moment so you can actually hear what the sound quality is like, but it came with the two lavalier microphones, obviously Saramonic ones. They seem pretty good. I haven't tried it yet, but they seem pretty good. And it comes with two cables. One of them's a TRS cable, is that what we call it? I think it's called a TRS or TRSS, for plugging into a mobile phone, and the other one is your conventional stereo cable for plugging into your camcorder or your DSLR, your mirrorless, whatever. So that's basically the kit. Two transmitters, one receiver, all built-in batteries, so you don't have to worry about changing AA batteries. Very light, and nice piece of kit. Very simple. There is only one button on the actual transmitters, so you just push the button in and it will glow, and there you see a blue glow there. And depends on how it glows, it depends on what mode you're in. So it takes a bit of time to work out what's what. Where with the Rode, I love it because it's got an LCD display. So you can actually see a level coming through. You can see the dB setting, because when you adjust the dB setting on here, you literally just push this button in and out. And you need really headphones at the receiver end just to check to see what, what you've done. It does, the LED does glow, as you can see here. As I push it, it'll go down, that's its lowest, and then you can push it to go up. You can see there it's going up digits to show that's now gone up to full output, and then you can take it down to, a lower output. So you can see, and also that acts as your battery indication. So it's very basic, but it does the job, and it seems to work completely fine. We do a sound test, so you can actually hear what the sound quality is like using the Saramonic Blink500s. So we've now plugged in the Saramonic Blink500. I've got the microphone stroke transmitter on my shirt here. Although the microphone is sort of pointing in that direction, it should be good enough to be able to pick up my voice. I guess you could actually rearrange it. Let's put it there. So it's more looking directly up to my voice. But that's the sound quality from the Blink500 using the one transmitter. Obviously I'm on my own here, so you'd only actually hear the one transmitter. The other transmitter is here on the desk. I won't turn it on because that may interfere with this one. So basically I'm going to go over to another video we done earlier in my podcasting studio. I'll do it a little bit later so you can hear what the two transmitters work like. But for now, it's a one transmitter. This is obviously the actual other transmitter, and you see more clearly now the differences between the Saramonic and the Blink500. Sorry, the what am I on about? The Saramonic and the Rode Wireless Go. Let's get this right. So that's the Saramonic Blink500, and that's the Rode Wireless Go. You can see it's more square, the little Rode one, and it's not so fat. It's actually a thinner unit, and the microphone on the top of these units, it looks like the Saramonic actually could produce better sound because it looks like it's a bigger microphone, but it may not be. And they both have your belt loops on the back, so if you want to clip it on your belt or clip it like I've done to your shirt. So that's basically the design. Now the Saramonic does feel more plasticky. It's really weird. I don't know why. It might be the grade of plastic that they've used, where the Rode feels more robust. It feels like you could drop the Rode, it'd be a lot more robust. Not that I intend throwing them about, but and then obviously on the side here, as I may have mentioned earlier, you've got your dB setting up and down and your pairing setting. So it's very, very simple, not much to it. And the big glowing blue light. That's the other thing that is a bit disappointing. It's a huge, great glowing blue LED on the front of the transmitter. With a Rode, it's a lot more discreet. It's just a couple of little blue LEDs on the front there. You can see that it's a lot more discreet than the. I'm not going to turn that one on because it may interfere with this one. With a little microphone just in the top there, where the Saramonic one has as I said earlier, a much bigger microphone. So that's the single transmitter, although as I say, it is a twin transmitter system. It does transmit, as I may have said earlier, into one receiver. You can't split the signal over two channels, over your left and right channel. It is a stereo feed. It's a stereo feed out to your camcorder or your mirrorless camera, your DSLR, whatever. So the two left and right channels will be mixed. So you get a mixed feed. Not a big deal, but it may be a big deal in post editing if you do want to split the channels. You can't do it effectively. Although you can set each transmitter to a different dB setting. So you could have one higher than the other if you've got one person that's talking louder than the other person. And it comes with these lavalier microphones. And these lavalier microphones, made by Saramonic, I guess. It's them that are supplying it. It comes with a little windsock on the top of a microphone and your little clip. So what we're going to do now is plug the lavalier mic in. I have noticed the output with a lavalier mic is higher than the output through the built-in microphone. So I will have to adjust the dB settings, so you may hear a bit of rustling around, a bit of noise. So let's clip that on. So I've literally just clipped it on. Normally you would hide the cable, but we're not going to bother doing that. There's no point. So let's now just clip this straight into there and take that down 2 clicks. Now that will be now the lavalier microphone that you're hearing, and you will get better sound quality with a lavalier mic rather than using the built-in mic from the Saramonic. And I think this lavalier mic produces lovely sound. I really like it. I'm quite happy with it. But just be, as I say, just be mindful that there is a different in impedance settings, well, not impedance, but in dB settings between the built-in microphone and the lavalier microphone. So let's now have a listen to what these microphones sound like in my podcasting studio, where I had a chat with Joe about gear. The podcast is actually called "Is It All About the Gear?" So I'm now here in the podcasting studio with Joe. We've just done a podcast and YouTube video titled "Does the Gear Matter?" and it'll be linked up here or here. I can never remember where YouTube puts them. I'm looking at Joe as if Joe would know, but I don't think Joe has a clue. Yeah, somewhere here. To do with gear, does it matter? And we're testing the Saramonic Blink500. It's 2 microphones that go into one receiver. And it's actually connected to my Sony A6600. It's a stereo feed, so I can't split the 2 channels. So it is actually 1 channel. Okay. So what do you think, Joe?
Well, I've just been wearing it for that. You know, obviously it's fine. I've decided to put mine the other way around, so just the clip is showing. I can see you've got yours out. You like to put
well,
it
yeah.
on
Well,
display,
I thought might as well. You know,
I don't think. I think the design's pretty nice, and I don't think we're going to get any issues with rustling due to the microphone placement right on the top there.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought we would either, but it does have a mic jack. So when I go home and do the actual introduction to this kit, I will plug, it comes with a lavalier mic, so I will plug one in just to see what they're like. But I just wanted to do this section just so people can hear the 2 microphones going into the 1 receiver. Yeah,
I'm wondering as well about this microphone picking up my voice being picked up by your microphone. And your voice.
It will do that, but because they're both going on the same channel, it shouldn't make. You shouldn't. It will bleed, but there is no bleed in a sense because it is just one
channel.
One channel. Yeah. So so we go. So appreciate you helping me out with this, Joe.
No worries.
So there we go. That was what the 2 microphones sounded like working together. And you may have noticed, if you had a critical ear, that Joe's level is a little bit lower than my level. And that's because obviously Joe was speaking at a lower level, but I hadn't adjusted the dB on his particular microphone. So, it's very difficult to adjust that in post. You can cut it up, so you can adjust it, and I may well do that when I edit that video. But if you are interested in watching that video, it'll be linked up here in the description of this video, so you can actually go and take a look at that video. The kit comes in a, it's nicely packaged in this box here. It's a box, so there's nothing special about the box. Yeah, it's a conventional box, your warranty and all that rubbish, not interested in any of that. And as I said, it comes with a cable to be able to use it with a smartphone. That's great. And yeah, that's about it. It comes with your USB charging leads. It's actually very well specified for the price. They have supplied a little wallet thing to put it in. It's not much cop, so I won't be using that. The Rode one is lovely. I use the Rode one all the time. It's a much better pouch. It's a nice softer pouch, and it's great. And also Rode provided 2 windsocks for using it outdoors. So these little wind muffs are great. Obviously they supplied a spare one in case you lose one, so those just basically just fit on top, just clip straight on top of a microphone. Bit awkward to clip on, but I won't do it. But yeah, clips basically onto the microphone. That's great for outdoor use. So the Rode is, you know, a better constructed unit, as I said earlier, but it's, you know, value for money, isn't it? You know, I think the Saramonic's a fantastic value for money, and I will be using them regularly. Certainly be using them in my podcasting studio, and I can highly recommend them. I think they're great. You know, and if you hear the sound quality and you're happy with the sound quality that you're listening to, I think you would find them, you know, really, really good. There will be a link in the description below to an Amazon link. It's my Amazon affiliate link. I earn a few pennies from people that order via the Amazon affiliate link. Don't cost you any more. So there you go. Great piece of kit. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this useful. I really do appreciate everyone who subscribes to my channel and those that watch me videos. It means a lot to me. It helps me grow the channel, and you know, for me that's fantastic. So thanks very much for watching. Please hit the like button if you like the content of this video, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. So thanks for watching and thanks for listening. Stay tuned for more videos relating to video and photography. Thanks very much. See you again soon. Bye for now.